Wowee, you gotta love poster reveals for the next set. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content coming out of the German posters for the Legacy of Destruction here. We're going to be showcasing some of the rarities here for this, and you gotta love the little display posters for stores. So, confirmed down here is a new Ashen monster. We'll talk about this in a second. It can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target him. If the fusion summoned, destroy all spells and trap cards your opponent controls. And if your opponent activates a card effect, quick effect, send one Ashen you control to the graveyard, destroy that card. And evidently it's, an Ashen monster plus 2 or less. Or it's 1 or less power. It's something level 9 or lower. But showcasing here, these all look fantastic, by the way. So starting down here, we do have the Bringer of Death, making its slot into an ultra rare here, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. I guess it makes sense that you would want to make the big Ashen card into or the big Yubel fusion monster into, a secret rare, because the card is kind of that good overall. Like, this card checks all of the boxes for the things that you would want in a massive power card. So that's actually pretty crazy. And then we also do have the Minerva fusion getting its slot as an ultra rare. Now that's not like crazy about that. I'm glad it's an ultra because that means it will be a QCR and easier to get. A secret rare I think would have looked nice overall, but that quarter century is going to look absolutely amazing to do what you want to do with it for collectability, and the long-term collectors will get something out of this. So this is actually pretty good. Now our Vidos fusion here. Keep in mind that this is 3,000 attack points with 1,700 defense, and this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, like the feel that they are capturing for this. Also, the fact that they gave it 2 materials level 9 or lower to make as a generic super poly target. I'm happy about that, actually. It's actually kind of crazy to think about out here, because Konami looked at all of this and they're like, hey, 2 pyro monsters to make it, plus a Vidos. Okay, we'll have to wait and see what we actually will get with this, because the fact that they dedicated a slot to this as an ultra rare to make it a quarter century, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But 3 monsters means we probably will get something a little bit lower. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I keep seeing 3 monsters, 2 monsters. If it's 2 monsters to make it, it's going to be pretty decent, if not okay. Now, the Gold Sarcophagus of Light getting a secret rare slot here. I'm going to be honest with you. I know a few people are a little bit indifferent about this, but the fact they also are probably going to make the Silent Magician into a secret rare as well, I'm a little bit indifferent about that too, because that means that they dedicated 2 slots to this. But the Gold Sarcophagus of Light does need to be a secret rare, because that is the card that the whole theme revolves around. It is the thing that gets you your searching. It is the thing that gives you all of the toggle options that you want to see here. And that's very, very important to think about, at least in terms of the deck. And I don't know, honestly, I don't think the Sarcophagus of Light is going to be that expensive, but to the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out here that do want to pick this up, that's going to be a little bit expensive, at least in terms of what we're expecting. So, okay, so that's your first image here. Now, moving on along here, we do get to see that the Rika is going to be a secret rare as well. Once again, I'm a little bit indifferent about this, but this just proves that Konami is pushing Rika, or at least, what we're expecting in this set as potential value. Maybe quite not so much some sort of craziness along the way, but if you're looking at playing Rika, this confirms you 1 secret rare that you're going to have to pick up, and at least in terms of, your plant stuff, well, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know, how many ultra rares can we dump into this? How much expensive splashability can we also get into this as well? Like that's your question you're going to be asking yourself here in terms of your value, and just going, wow. And of course, the Nightmare Magician getting a secret rare. Did nobody not see the waifu here not getting, you know, a high rarity slot? Like, should have saw that one coming, actually. And it makes sense. I mean, it does effectively search the entire archetype and does everything that you want for illusions. Like, this card is a dream come true in the world of illusion players. And I am definitely excited for the chance to get this. But once again, it makes sense for this to get a secret slot. This is the kind of stuff that you do want to see in terms of the deck, the prowess of, you know, being able to spot someone and get the free deck thin. And especially, you know, you do have the new support coming here where you're going to get, well, the new Diabell Star monster that forces something to be set and then you can pop it. That whole interaction point is super crazy. And once again, all available to you in a nice little secret. If you're planning on picking up 3 of these, you're probably going to be spending a decent amount. And Vidos over here getting its, once again, the Exceed for You Bell being in a secret rare slot. Kind of interesting. I do think your long-term value for this set, very top-end heavy for Rika, the way it looks. If you're trying to play any of the Yugi theme stuff, you're going to be spending a decent amount, I think, to get the gold sarcophaguses to be able to play the deck. Lightsworn looks like it's going to be pretty decently priced. The only thing I'm very curious about here is, what in the world, where's no Tenpai Dragon showcase? Like, we know Tenpai Dragon is going to be in here. We know that Tenpai Dragon stuff is going to be this crazy new theme coming down the pipeline, for sure. But the fact that you didn't showcase any of this, and the fact that, obviously, Minerva by herself is a selling point. We understand this. You know, players want to look to the Vido stuff here to, you know, decide if they want to play the stuff or pick up the investment for that. That's good. And the fact that we have the higher rarity confirmation for Rika, I do think is a little bit of bad news, at least in terms of that. But overall, if you didn't expect a majority of this to be into the higher rarity slots, I think you're going to be surprised. And seeing that this is our early selling points for the set, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But Tenpai Dragon, Field Spell Secret Rare, who knows? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you expect some sort of crazier high rarity stuff along? I guess that's like my major concern here is, what are we going to do with the Tenpai Dragon stuff? Where are we going to put, you know, what's the other Vido stuff going to do? Because considering the fact that we have a super fusion here that is composed of all this, are we going to get a littler fusion as well? You know, do we get maybe a not so crazy powerful dragon that would give you the thing? Like, the speculation is pretty high, and of course, you know, only having one TCG exclusive showcase, I guess, I don't know, it leaves a little bit to be desired. And I wanna see more. I wanna know what more we can possibly have in store here. Also, if you're seeing this poster now and all of this stuff kind of start to come out of this for this point, we will probably start to get Rarity Collection 2 info probably shortly. This is the season where you want to start getting stores their info to start pinning up so that, you know, you can start getting people into these stores and getting them advertising this new upcoming product. So I would expect more on Rarity Collection 2 within probably the next month as those posters start to circulate. South America also tends to get a lot of these posters as well. So we'll probably see some sort of pinup come out from their region along the way, just kind of showcasing some of the stuff that we'll be able to see along that way. But for now, what do you guys think? Are you excited for this set? Are you ready for the Golden Sarcophagus alike to actually be stupid crazy money for absolutely no reason, just because people want to play Yugi cards? And for those of you that do wonder, you can go pre-order your cases for this set over on Kong's Cards. Use discount code MCO40 and save on your purchase. I do wonder, though, you know, what are we only going to get 4 imports in this set? Because I'm really hoping for just a little bit more. Well, you guys stay safe and, well, have a good rest of your day. What an evening. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.